This is what uh, groceries purchased $20 in 1998. In 2005, look at that basket, and look in 2013. Look, you and I both know what we can buy with $20 at the grocery store today. You don't need a cart. A little old plastic bag in one hand with a couple of fingers can handle what a $20 bill can buy. Yes, these are the news highlights, but they're shocking when you take time to really look at what they're telling us, and not just a flash on the screen and a brush aside remark by the fake news media or by those who are earning so much money off of our hard work. Uh, these are killers. These are killers to us, not only currently, but what's the future going to be like if we don't increase our knowledge? And that's why you're here tonight. We want to share information with you. We want to share and talk about things that you and I haven't been taught about on purpose throughout our educational, throughout our life. We hadn't been taught about these things. Now I'm a chemical engineer, and I have a master's in business administration, MBA, from Louisiana State University, LSU, that powerhouse football team. Yeah, not quite like Alabama, but that powerhouse football team. And you know, I was propagandized too. I did all those things, but these kind of record news flashes of late, just recently, should be telling us a lot, but they don't leave it up on the screen as long as I am right now. Did you see when Amazon just this past week said they're shedding a record number of employees, 99,000, and Walmart is laying off hundreds of corporate workers already right now, and 50% of all employers expect major job cuts this next year. Oh, these are keys, but are you being taught about gold and silver? In fact, you've been propagandized like you and I, we all have been. Don't buy gold and silver. Don't buy God's money. Oh, in fact, they're so anti-God now, those Marxists in our country. But, you know, we are going to talk about God's money tonight, real money, sound money, gold and silver. And it is that brilliant way to fight inflation. And we're going to tell you exactly how. And we're going to introduce you to the company that I have been using for almost 6 years. Now, I've been in gold and silver for almost 35 years. I'm 75 years young. I've been in the stock market since 1971. So you can figure out the years yourself. It's over 51 that I've been in the stock market. So I know the ups, I know the downs of the stock market. I know where they've been and what they can do for you. Now, what I do know is that ever since I've been in gold and silver, and the reason I got in gold and silver is what the stock market was doing to me. And I said, look, I got this MBA. I don't have to listen to these characters. I can figure out stuff for myself if I just get a little education, if I go and learn myself something. Okay. And I did. I started saying, look, gold and silver is a no risk thing. If all the banks and the corporations and countries and super rich people own a lot of gold and silver. In fact, they own almost 98.6% of all physical gold and silver in the world. So if they own it, don't you think you and I should own some? That's what I asked myself. And I said, yes. And I just started accumulating a little of it at a time. I dollar cost averaged it. I just kept on. I did what I was taught. You know, we're always taught if no matter what kind of job we're in or what kind of business that we're doing, if we take about 10 to 15%, set it aside in some savings account or some IRA or some 401k, put it aside, we'll be able to live as good or even better lifestyle than we did all our working years. Liars, liars, pants on fire. You better have caught that stock market at the right time with your accounts. Because if there's going to be people who work their hard lives all these years, and we're on the precipice of one of the greatest stock market crashes in history. Some of the most known market economists, one I know real well, Jim Rickards. I've been following Jim Rickards for decades, and many others, but they all agree. You don't have to, it's not me, it's what they say. I'm just telling you what they say. We're about to have the largest stock market crash since 1929. It's going to be worse. And then we're going to have, it's going to be followed by a period of time that was worse than the Great Recession from 1929 to 1938. And all you have to do is look what happened to people in those times. Be prepared. Hey, there's nothing wrong being prepared. There's nothing wrong with having a little security in your hands, especially no risk security. And that's those things right there behind me. Gold and silver, real gold and silver, bullion. That's your insurance. Art, collectibles. Those are things gain value big time through periods of economic turmoil in particular. They gain such huge value and have such low risk associated with it. See, I'm all for low risk and big gains. I don't know about you, but I like that part. So, what I'm going to do is introduce you to a way that we patriots have been helping each other for almost 6 years, one another, sharing with one another, how we can accumulate wealth, get some great 1099 tax benefits. That's where we help, instead of paying taxes to the Marxist government to control us, we use our tax dollars to help accumulate more wealth. So that's called 1099 tax benefit. Those of you that are self-employed or have some kind of self-employment type of business understand what we mean by 1099 tax. That's where you take personal expenses, turn it into business expenses, and then you get to lower your reported taxable income, and you get those taxes back that were withheld from your W-2 wages. That's pretty powerful. And we're going to talk about that tonight too. But we're going to talk about more than that. We're going to talk about how we can gain value, how we can cheat these socio-political, economic turmoil things that are all about to collapse all around us and upon us, and how we too can be a part of helping get back our country by helping patriots, you and I, increase our financial standing. If we all together can have a better financial standing, we have a better way of fighting off and getting back our country, just like in the revolutionary period of time. Thank goodness for those that gave their all to help fight for the independence of America and gain it. Well, without any further ado, I'm gonna take time to press play and show you a video, and I want you to be able to sit back and relax. But I mentioned some words here, and I want to make a couple of illustrations before we play the video that to give you the information you need. And I could give you a presentation of this, but every one of you can press play too. And you could easily share it with someone else. You don't have to know all the words that I would. You don't have to have 35 years experience like I do. So let me just give a couple of quick little illustrations. And I think these that you could remember, and these aren't going to be on the video, okay? But I want to do it this way. Everybody knows what that is. Yep, that's that dollar bill, $1, okay? But does everybody know what that is right there? That's an American Silver Eagle coin. You bet. Okay, and it says $1 silver on it. Okay, that's what it says. Well, let's go back to 1965. I like that year. That's a year I was at first year at LSU. I graduated from high school in '64, and they came out with that hot Mustang. Man, I wanted one of those hot Mustangs. It cost $2,500. 2,500 of those, or 2,500 of those. Either one would have bought me that brand new Ford Mustang, but I didn't have either one. But what I was buying was food that I needed. Okay, but in 1965, this dollar bill or this $1 coin would bought me a gallon of milk on average in America. That's pretty cool. Well, they taught me to save 10 to 15% of this, put it away every year, just make it automatic, put it in your savings plan, put it in employee, put it in 401k, put it in IRA, whatever. And you're going to be able to live comfortably. You know, make it automatic. Liars. You know, I caught them at the game early, thank goodness for me. A lot of people didn't. But the reason why, let's fast forward to 2018. I'm not going to come our way here yet. I'm going to stop at 2018 because I want to show you what a dramatic effect these last few years have had on printing up so much money, and they're printing up more every day. They can't even print make the printing presses spit out enough because they're spinning it so daggum fast. The government, that is. When 2018, what would that $1 bill buy you? In 2018, it might have bought you one of those little half-pint cartons, you know, one about 2 slugs and you're out. Kind of like we got in the first, second grade in elementary school, you know, juice or the milk, a little bitty, tiny carton of half-pint. Okay. Well, what would that buy you in 2018? That 1 ounce silver coin buy you 5.1 gallons of milk on average in America. So here we are in 2022. What would this $1 bill buy you now in 2022 in milk? Maybe one of those little creamers or 2 at most that you put in your coffee. Those little bit tiny, you put in your coffee. But what would that same 1 ounce silver coin buy you? Buy you about 8.4 gallons of milk in America, even with this inflation going on. Wow. If that doesn't tell you need to own gold and silver, I don't know what will. Now that was silver. Well, not many people have these because a 1 ounce American Eagle gold coin is about $2,000. So I'll go ahead and tell you what a 1 ounce. Oh, but they are beautiful. Oh, that shiny gold, beautiful coin. Yep, that's what that is. An American Eagle 1 ounce gold coin. Or a $20 bill. Trying to find my $20 bill. I got one around here. Hold on. Here it is. Had it under my computer. That's a $20 gold note. Somewhere around here. Let's see if we can get it on that screen. There it is. Says 20. See a Jackson. Okay. Let's go way back. I want to go way back for purpose. There's a lot of things that's happened because we had a currency reset in 1913. Most people don't know about that. Most people don't even know really what went on in the Great Depression years and how bad things really were. And we're going to see them again, unfortunately. Well, in 1857, that $20 gold note, as it was known back then, or $20 gold piece, as it was known back then, would buy you either a custom-made suit or high-end revolver. Either one of them would buy you that. Let's fast forward all the way to today. What would that $20 bill buy you today in clothing? Maybe some underwear. In terms of a dress shirt, maybe a shirt on sale at Walmart. But what would that 1 ounce $20, that 1 ounce gold piece buy you today? It's not a $20 piece anymore, but what was that 1 ounce gold piece buy you today? It'd still buy you a custom made suit. It'll buy you 2 high-end revolvers and the ammunition. You couldn't even buy your ammunition for your high-end revolver with that $20 note. So yes, you should own gold and silver. Just those 2 illustrations alone should have told you that you need to be acquiring some gold and silver, but you need to find a trusted source. Oh, I had to go through all that learning curve. I had to do all that myself, but we're going to short circuit it for you tonight. Now, we are going to tell you that there is a huge or a small extra earning potential or huge earning potential associated with this if you want it. But it's only if you want it. Okay, you don't have to do any of that. And I just want to tell you that up front because I want your mindset in the right place. So first of all, I'm going to tell you right up front, this is not a multi-level marketing company. Okay, it is not a multi-level marketing company. So let's get that straight right up front, so you can have your mindset right. Now, what it is though is, have you ever heard of Amazon? Have you ever heard of Spotify? Have you ever heard of Hulu? Have you ever heard of Netflix? Have you ever heard of Sam's? Have you ever heard of Costco? How many of you members of them? Probably all 1 or more members of them, like me. I am too. Well, we're going to introduce you to a member direct marketing company, very much like Costco, very much like Amazon Prime. Okay, it's a membership company, and with membership comes privileges. Yeah, let's take like Costco. You get to buy items. Yeah, you get to go into Costco. You know you're going to get high quality product. You may not be the lowest price, but it's certainly not going to be the highest price. You know you're going to get quality product. You know the company's going to stand behind it 100%. And you know that you can get a rebate on everything you buy, and you can get some freebies along the process and get some extra benefits through other membership associated benefits with Costco. And you have to pay your membership fee, and you get a card to go shopping. That's it. That's kind of what we're going to introduce you to tonight too. Now, what people don't know is Amazon Prime and Costco built their whole business from the beginning. So if you go back 30 years, go back to the very first Costco store in America. They depended on good customers telling other customers about it, and they would reward you with a referral fee. So did Amazon Prime. So did Netflix. So did all of them. Well, this company has a very unique rewards program for those who want to share it with somebody else. And that's what it is, for a rewards program, just like airline mileage. Okay. Except it can be cash. And it could even be better than that. And some of us pursue the other side. We pursue both sides, a customer, or kind of like Costco has 2 membership. So see, I'm telling you this all up front before we ever watch the video, because I want you to be able to have your mind set free, that you can watch and absorb all the information, that you can make some decisions, because the main part of our company is education, to educate those with the things that they haven't been educated about, that they have been told actually the opposite to do by who? People who are trying to get rich off of them. Yes, they've been telling you not to buy gold and silver all these years. Not a good investment, not a good thing to put your money into while they own it. Liars, liars, pants on fire. I mean, it's crazy. But so with that said, let's just sit back. Let's watch this video. And we will take question and answers, and I'll stay here and answer all the questions that you have. That's what we're here for tonight, is to help one another patriots, help each other, and help save our country at the same time. So with that said, let me share my screen, get the video going real quick so we can actually have a great discussion.
Value. Do you feel like you're working harder for your money just to get by? It's not just you. Millions of families around the world are feeling the exact same thing. In fact, as of 2017, 44% of Americans said they couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense if it popped up. So what's happening? Take a look at some of the major staples in our lives today and how much more they have increased in costs from the year 2000 to 2018. Water and sewage up 133%, car insurance up 97%, and the list goes on. This isn't even counting the 2021 inflation numbers that are the highest since 1982. We're all feeling it, but why is it happening? It's not that things are necessarily costing more to make or service, it's that the fiat currency used to buy the goods is becoming worth less. As you can see, when the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, a dollar was worth, well, a dollar. Because of some government decisions, such as going off of the gold standard and increased money printing, the purchasing power over time was dropped to less than 5 cents on the dollar compared to 1913. Now, this isn't anything new, unfortunately. There's a long list of countries where this exact same thing has happened, including Germany, Argentina, Zimbabwe, and most recently, Venezuela. In each case, they have attempted to print themselves out of their version of a financial crisis. The playbook is being passed around the world, and the result is always the same. If you look at the M1 currency supply chart, it will give you a good indication of what result we could be headed for in the United States. The M1 currency supply is just a way of showing how much printed money is in the hands of the citizens in a country. It is a direct link to the printing of fiat currency. As you can see, the US made a drastic decision related to the COVID-19 pandemic in the year 2020 and decided to go on an even more massive printing spree. As we have seen throughout history, more printing leads to more inflation, which means it takes more fiat currency to purchase the things that we need to live. So how are we supposed to protect ourselves from what seems to be a runaway train? There is a secret that government institutions, banks, and wealthy families have used for ages. It's called sound money. Don't worry, it's just a fancy name for gold and silver. Gold and silver have proven to maintain its buying power throughout history, no matter what happens to fiat currencies around the world. Let's take a look at some examples. In 1965, 1 ounce of silver and $1 had equal purchasing power. You could have used either 2,500 ounces of silver or $2,500 to purchase a brand new Ford Mustang. If you would have had the same 2,500 ounces of silver in 2020, you could have purchased 2 brand new Mustangs. But $2,500 could barely even cover the down payment to get one.
And you see what I was talking about, even with a Mustang. What should we have been saving? What should we have even been taught about? And you know, you hadn't been taught anything about gold and silver. You've seen it advertised on TV by the people who want to rip you off, but you haven't been taught about it. You haven't been taught about these facts that we've shared with you just so far.
The same is proven true in the housing market. The average home cost in 2001 was $169,000 or 626 ounces of gold. In 2021, you could have taken less gold and purchased 3 homes, even though the average home cost in dollars almost doubled. The list goes on, and shows how gold and silver is one of the best ways to play defense against fiat currencies that always decrease in value over time. There are usually a couple things that happen though when individuals find out about the value of sound money. First, questions. What should I buy? Who should I trust? How much does it take to get started? And do I need to be an expert to win? The second thing that happens is a discovery of things like mixed advice on what to buy, scammers, high minimums, and people selling inventory they don't actually have, and much, much more, which all cause more questions and a general mistrust, leading them to never, ever get started. Maybe this sounds familiar, but we believe things just shouldn't be that hard. We believe that every family deserves a real chance to get ahead of the game, not only now, but forever. Really, our goal is to help you get started on a path that will help you create a true legacy for generations to come. So who are we? We are 7K, a community of people on a mission to help each other create financial independence, preserve wealth, and create an exceptional life through both good and bad economic times. 7K was founded in 2016 by these 4 individuals with over 100 years of combined business experience. They all have different skill sets and strengths, but all share the same values and belief in helping the average family get ahead. Together, they set out to create a vehicle for people to find more hope and less stress. That vehicle is now a membership, much like Amazon Prime, Spotify, Hulu, or countless other companies that also have a membership, but much more powerful. With a 7K membership, one of the easiest ways to start is by grabbing a little bullion. Bullion is non-collectible gold and silver. Non-collectible gold or silver is a great way to shore up the defensive side of your wealth portfolio. 7K makes it easy. They carry physical gold and silver in different forms. They only sell the things they have in inventory. You won't find minimums or maximums, period. You can literally start with $1 if that's your current budget. And one of the coolest things is that 7K has made transacting in gold and silver possible again. It makes it easy for you to create and execute a good defensive strategy. But there isn't a good sports team in history that has won a championship on defense alone. Just like that, you will also need a very good offensive strategy. That offensive strategy can be found inside of collectibles. The collectible market has proven to be a robust way for wealthy families around the world to not only protect, but also grow their wealth, and more importantly, their legacy. A collectible usually has to be rare or low mintage, has to have unique or artistic designs, a great story, or have historic significance. So if you look at the paper this amazing Spider-Man comic book from 1962 is printed on, it's only worth a couple of dollars. In 2021, this comic book sold for a record $3.6 million. The person or family that bought this book was not buying the paper. They were buying the emotion, art, rarity, story, and other things they found valuable about this book. In fact, most wealthy families that are playing the collectibles game are doing it not only for their financial protection or gain, but also to preserve their family legacy. If you look at the top 5 places wealthy families turned in order to protect and grow their wealth during the financial crisis of 2008, you will see that 3 of the 5 things are collectible in some way. And the other 2, sound money. Unfortunately, not many families have an extra $1 million or 2 laying around to buy high-end collectibles, nor would they even know where to start. But 7K is bridging the gap so that the average family can start playing the game with rare, unique, but also affordable collectibles through modern coins. In 2004, a coin called Tiffany Art No. 1 hit the market for about $90. Now, $90 doesn't seem unreasonable for the average family to scrape together in order to add this incredible coin to their wealth portfolio. Today, though, if you wanted to go buy this same coin, it would cost you at least $8,000. But the metal in the coin is only worth roughly $50 today. The additional value in the coin is due to the rarity, story, beauty, or whatever else a potential buyer finds to be valuable. That is the added leverage or offense collectibles can add to a wealth portfolio. You can see here just a few more examples of the same thing play out in other coins. Modern collector coins have a very good track record over the last 20 to 30 years of being a powerful tool inside of the offense of a well-rounded wealth strategy. 7K not only offers some of the best coins from around the world, but also designs and mints its own coins, giving 7K members exclusive or first access. 7K also makes adding cool, unique, and rare collectible coins extremely easy through one of the most powerful member benefits called the Autosaver. The Autosaver program takes all of the thinking out of collecting and leverages the experts at 7K to send you a rare and exclusive collectible coin every single month. It is truly a set it and forget it, zero discipline approach to automate your collectible asset stacking. You would just need to choose one of the options you like best and watch them show up at your door every month. There are other ways you can also take your stacking to the next level, though, with your own shopping cart called 7K Selected and also special sales called coin drops. 7K provides many ways to win with collectible gold and silver. As you can see here, Eddie Spears has spent very little time to get a massive head start, making sure a wealth legacy comes from him. All the same, Chris Latin Sr. says he collects both bullion and collector coins, and you can see he has built a very nice stack. He even claims it is now one of his most valued possessions because of what it will mean for him and his family in the future. Gold and silver are not only effective, but can also be super fun. The 7K is much more than just a gold and silver company. Their focus is to help in any way possible you build the legacy that you feel is important. As you dig into the membership of 7K, you will find many different member benefits to help you build that legacy from many different angles. Each could be an important tool in your financial strategy to reduce the stress of the current economy and add more hope for the future. Although you will have plenty of support early on to help you get started in your journey with precious metals, being a proficient and educated buyer is an important component to hitting your new goals. The buyer certification training will help you find what type of buyer you might be, what goals you might have based on what is important to you, and also what type of defensive strategy you might want to set up for yourself. The collector certification will help you move towards a winning offensive strategy, teaching you all you need to know about the ins and outs of the collectible coin world, what types you might be interested in, and also some expert tips from a world-renowned coin expert. As you dig into collectibles more, you will also find the power of collections, and inevitably, you will be searching for a coin to complete a certain series or set that isn't for sale on the first-hand market anymore. The next member benefit helps solve that problem of where you might find that coin, along with other problems that were previously obvious in the collectible coin market. Stack and Sell is a complete and robust marketplace that values authenticity. Now you can easily buy graded collectible coins from other collectors without worry. It also features the world's first inventory system for collectors where you can track what coins you have and what their current values are. Collecting gold and silver is fun, but 7K believes it should also power your lifestyle. Putting a value on memories made around the world is actually priceless. With a 7K membership, you can choose to travel around the world on the company-sponsored trips. Any member can choose to go and usually at a discount from market rate. There are also other 7K getaway trips where you can spend time with the founders, the executive team, and those can be won through contests. With 7K, you really can create a robust lifestyle using the power of gold and silver and all that the membership has to offer. But remember the initial problem that most people have of not being able to cover the $400 emergency expense? 7K has a way to help that too. Simply by sharing the 7K message, you will earn points across 2 teams, and 7K will thank you by sending you $500 once each team reaches 500 points. This can happen once or as many times as you choose by how often you successfully share the message and refer new customers. And the best part is when you earn enough points and a payment is triggered, 7K will drop it directly into what's called your Sound Money wallet. The Sound Money wallet is the most robust digital wallet today that deals with cash, gold, and silver. You can power your entire gold and silver strategy through this wallet. So as you can see, not only can you fund the wallet from any referral money generated, also from a bank account and even crypto wallets. You can purchase physical gold and silver in all forms, as well as digital gold and silver that is 100% backed by physical metals. Sound Money Wallet is also the first wallet of its kind that will allow you to send gold and silver or cash to other members for free. Earning a little extra money for sharing is super nice, but there are some people that love sharing that message so much that they want more potential. New levels of referral income can be unlocked by ranking up, from associate at $500 all the way up to presidential gold at $12,500 per week. Each new rank carries with it the potential for increased income. 7K truly is on a mission to help the average person build not only a strategy for their future wealth, but also a true legacy long into the future. There's a mantra here at 7K that the 7K community lives by, and some of it may resonate with you. We see things differently. They say stop, we say go. They strive for mediocrity. We are obsessed with significance. They said we couldn't do it, so we did it anyway. We build leaders, teachers, and entrepreneurs that create generational wealth, transform families, bring hope to the helpless and significance to the successful. We are the believers. After seeing this information, the question is, where do you stand? How would you feel having a little more control over your financial legacy? How would your life be different if you had more time and money to do the things that you enjoy with the people you love? Our guess is that something you heard today made sense. Now, if that's true, don't wait any longer to start building your family legacy through one of the most powerful vehicles available today. Go ahead and pick up which membership is going to fit you best. If you're just looking to be a customer and start stacking assets for the 7K membership, the standard is an awesome option. For only $199 for the 1-year membership, it has plenty of benefits to move you in the right direction. But if you know you want to earn some extra income through sharing the 7K message, the premium is definitely the right choice. The premium comes with a worry-free approach to know that you have full access to all the benefits. There is peace in knowing that whatever your goals are, you won't have to worry about if the premium has what it takes to get you there. Now, it's valued at over $1,500. It will only take you $499 to get started. So thank you for taking the time to see why 7K might be a fit for you. But before you go, just take a note of where you might fall. Most people fall into one of 3 categories, and please take a note of where you might fit. 1 is to grab a membership and start stacking. 2 is to grab a membership and share the message, create a nice little side gig with some extra income. Or 3 is that you already know you want to share the message enough to work toward a full-time income. If you identified yourself as a 2 or 3, then take a look at our income disclosure to see how successful our members that actually decide to share the 7K message have been. You can see each rank and what the high, low, mean, and averages are for each one, and what it might take you to create a solid side gig or a full-time income. Also take note that 85% of our members don't actually share with anyone else. They just love the products and all the member benefits that come with 7K. Now, wherever it is that you may fit, we're very excited for you to become a new member of 7K.
Now, before we go to the next few minutes here, I want you to think about that. Where do you fit? 1, 2, or 3? And answer it to yourself. And we do want to tell you a little bit about the referral income for those of you who may be interested. Notice the $199 is the buyer's membership, and you can still earn income that way, but you have a lot less benefits and a lot less tools. You get all the factor of being able to buy the bullion it costs and having a Sound Money wallet, stack and sell. You get all of that, and the healthcare benefits. Be able to buy those too if you want them. But this is a very significant, unique opportunity. Just imagine if you were with Amazon 30 years ago, or with Costco 30 years ago, and you could have been at that situation and help grow the membership and become part of that company as your, a customer. And that's what we've been doing here for almost 6 years with 7K. I've been a member since November 2016, its first month in existence. And all I've done is share this message with people. 85% or so of my group or customers, but even those have earned some benefits through it, because they just it is just a program that it's going to happen. There's going to be year after year as a person chooses to renew, and it's just like Costco, they renew. But just think about us patriots. We need income. We need to take 1099 tax benefits. This qualifies for that. So I'm going to share with you the next few minutes here. It's only going to be a couple of minutes, by the way. It's quick and fast because it's a very unique system. Again, that where the company is paying back a lot of those membership fees to you and I to help build the membership around the world, because this company allows people to own gold and silver and to learn why they need it and to learn all about it in the process for the first time in history. And so let us share with you how we get paid, and then I'll close us.
So you want to learn more about how you get paid for sharing? Smart. There's nothing worse than the emotional pressure of not having enough money to pay the bills or be able to live the life of contribution. So right now, I'm going to show you how your life is about to change financially forever. It's super simple, and it goes like this. Our standard annual membership is $199, and our premium annual membership is $499. You can't go wrong with either of them, and they both put silver in your hands immediately. When you refer your first two memberships, you'll immediately have two teams and will now be qualified to earn commissions. So for simplicity, let's call them the right team and the left team. Every time a standard membership is purchased in your organization, you earn 50 rewards points, and a premium membership earns you 150 rewards points. In order to get paid, you'll need to accumulate 500 rewards points on your right team and 500 rewards points on your left team to earn a $500 commission check. For those who really want to make an impact and some serious income, we have different levels of achievement. And the higher your level of achievement, the higher your check. When you achieve the rank of associate, like I said earlier, you can earn up to $500 per week as a company.
Now that associate is not as difficult as one might think. It's where over the period of time, let's say even in a year, you've actually referred one person that became a member, and you put them in your left team, like your left hand. And over time, you've referred one other person that became a member of 7K. You put them in the right hand on your right team. Well, that qualified you as an associate to make $500 a week. Doesn't mean you're going to make $500 a week, but as things grow, as things change, and you're going to be on somebody's left or right team, but you know, they do the same thing. That team goes to infinity forever on your left, and that team goes to infinity on your right forever. So whatever happens in that team down below you, new memberships, buying those autosaver coins, anything like that, those points come up to your counter and accumulate. And once you have 500 points in your counter on each side, and you've referred at least one on your left and at least one on your right, then when it accumulates to 500 or more points on both sides, you get a $500 check. It's that simple. And that's why a lot of people convert when they first start. They're just a buyer. They're taking advantage of learning about gold and silver, buying and accumulating, sound money wallet, all these other benefits of the membership. But they see this happening, and they see these points accumulated in their bank, and so they take advantage, and they become a satisfied customer, just like every business does. All businesses are networking companies. Every company is a networking company. And so we just share, we're satisfied customers. We share it with people we know. You know, people that we don't know. And that's quite simply what we're doing here tonight.
Copper, you can earn up to $1,000 per week. As a bronze, $2,000 per week. And as a silver, $3,500 per week. Now, our golds are eligible to earn up to $7,000 per week. Our executive golds, $10,000 per week. And our presidential golds can earn all the way up to $12,500 per week. Share, earn points, get paid. It's as simple as that. Now, let me ask you something. How much different would your life be if you had an extra $500 to $12,500 per week? What would you do? Would the financial pressure be gone? How big of an impact could you really make? You could almost feel the weight lift, can't you? Now, remember, you earn 50 or 150 rewards points for each membership in your organization. But you don't just earn points on the memberships. For each autosaver anyone in your organization purchases, you earn an additional point value starting at 15 points, depending on what option you choose. So whether it's a membership sold or a coin sold, you earn points. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if for any reason you want to sell your gold and silver bullion, we offer the highest buyback price. And with the new Sound Money wallet, we made things even easier with an instant purchase, instant buyback, member-to-member transfer, and a live dashboard showing you what assets you have available to you. And since each purchase of gold or silver eagles in Sound Money wallet are backed by physical gold and silver, we'll even send you your medal if you decide you need it. That's all there is to it. So here's what I want you to do now. If you like our story, become a member, share it, and get paid. If you like the idea of buying gold and silver and you want to get it at deal direct prices, become a member and then start your legacy by joining the AutoSaver program. Either way, you win. So click the button below now and take the next step to changing your financial future forever. Welcome to 7K Metals, where we believe in you.
Well, I told you it was relatively fast. And so what I want to do is kind of summarize a couple of salient points there and close it up and answer any questions that you might have. So let me go to this screen real quick and summarize it the kind of the way I like to close off a video when I'm sharing this is I like to ask you, where do you stand after seeing just what you had? Makes sense. Everything that we talked about from the beginning until the video just makes sense to become a member. And you get to learn a lot more from the inside. And the only question is, you just need to decide which one of these three categories you fit. And if you fit in 2 or 3, just grab a membership here tonight with Tina, and she'll help you get started. If you just want to become a member and just start doing it, grab a membership. It's that simple. It's more simple than joining Costco. I can tell you that. It's a couple of seconds filling it out and get your membership. The other thing that I like to kind of point out is they skimmed over it, but we concentrated on what? Gold and silver. But there's healthcare because you get group health rates, all 50 states. Many people have joined 7K just to get the healthcare benefit. They've saved anywhere between 35% and 65% over this current premiums they're paying now. So if you're paying for your own health, you definitely want to look into this. You want to compare your coverages and compare you get. It's in they have the same doctor, same hospital, same urgent care all over the place, same PPO plans, same ATO plans that are there. It's a matter of you get better rates and better coverage by being a member of 7K. The other thing is the IRA, rolling it over into a 401k because you get gold and silver at dealer cost. So you got same dollars you roll over, you're going to have more ounces of gold and silver in that IRA, and you're getting with a proven reputable company that is recommended by 7K. Now that's a Series 7 license company, and that's not 7K. 7K doesn't hold your IRA. They have made arrangements to where you can get it and get those stuff. But the other thing that we talked about is that those 1099 tax benefits. So you don't give all your money to Caesar. Yeah, you're going to get 4 websites with this business, and that $4.99, that stack and sell website. You're going to get a sell money wallet. You're going to get a back office. You're going to get an e-commerce. You couldn't get any one of these things for $499. So, and then you get a chance to buy these exclusive, unique, rare products that gain value with time. And yeah, and then you get to register the titles of them all on Stack and Sell by Skippy Sand. I want to share something else that just happened. Everybody needs it. It's 24-hour virtual care. And so if you don't have health insurance and for you and your family, you need this one. And only our members are 7K. It's where a doctor is available to you 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And you can just get them on virtual care. You sit there, you have a doctor visit. You can go over with your child, your spouse, whoever, and the doctor, you relay your symptoms, and then they will tell you what you need to do for treatment or make a prescription that you can go get. And that's 24/7. You also have available emotional and behavioral care, and that's a very expensive care, but it's available inside this plan. And the reason I'm telling you about this plan, this is brand new, that's offered, and everything I'm going to talk about here is only $39.95 a month for a family plan. And so this is extremely beneficial because it covers your scripts too. So if you've got to have a prescription, many of the medications are free from the ones that are generic, but you get it subscribed by the doctor, then you go get it filled. And if it's not one of the generics that are free, then it's one of the ones that you're going to get a big discounts instead of paying the full ride on those prescription drugs. And you get a dental program, a dental discount program. Yeah, where you have your cleanings done and your fillings or once a year, but you're going to pay a lot lower per visit and per treatment than you normally would. That comes in this program, and vision. And so that covers your exam, one exam per year. It covers a lot of savings on your contacts and your glass. And remember, this is a family plan, or just a member if you're just single. And if you need blood work, you got a lab discount plan. So if you're doing your complete CBC chemistry, or you're just doing an A1C, like the A1C is $19. Yeah. And so this is something everybody needs. Only our 7K members get it. It's $39.95 per month. I had to tell you about this one. And we also have a similar vet program we call Televet. But since I talked a little bit about income tonight with our 7K business, I'm a gold associate. I'm the #1 earner with 7K. I joined, like I said, in November of 2016. I know one of the co-founders real well. He gave me a call. I didn't know they were forming the company, but I found out about it when he gave me a call, and he told me about it. And I said, gee whiz, this just plain makes sense. I know people that need the extra income. I know some people need 1090. I know people don't need the gold and silver. I have it, but I know people. And it really goes this simple. I help 2 people. I help 2 people on my left, 2 people on my right. But all I needed was 1. But by helping them and getting an extra person in, I made $1,000 the very first couple of days by helping them make their $500 check with the people they knew by introducing. We're only looking for people who want the benefits. We don't twist anybody's arm, and we don't want anybody else twisting anybody's arm, because the program sells itself with what it is. It is the Costco of gold and silver, is the way I describe it. And we've grown to be a giant. Most people don't even know about us yet because they chose the most efficient and effective way of building a company, and to build it debt-free. Yes, debt-free. And so they have the largest number of private vaults in America. They're building the largest single private vault right now, 9,000 square feet. It'll be soon shortly. That Sound Money wallet, it will soon have another form of bullion in it. Right now it's American Eagle and Silver Eagle. It'll soon have bars and rounds as a second form of bullion in it, where you can vault it there, and you have use of the Sound Money wallet, and you have a virtual debit card backed by gold and silver. Be the first in the industry around the world. And what better way to have to secure what wealth you have and your future wealth that you're building. There's so much more to tell. We only have a limited time, but I always like to sum it up this way. You know, I just started this to help people know about gold and silver because I've been in it for 35 years. I already made my wealth. I had enough to live off of for the rest of my life when I was contacted. But it sure is nice to know that I've helped all these people on my left and right, and then help them help other people and help them other people. Same thing I'm doing here tonight with Tina. I'm just helping her help you, because you're a person that she met at at an event that I'm really an avid supporter of, where us patriots take back America, and how much better can it be than we help people know about gold and silver, and we know about 1099. And so here's a program that regardless of what you do in your life, you can join, you can get 1099 tax pay, you can learn to accumulate wealth, you do your auto saver. That's like in taking your paper money and turning it into something real that gains value faster. So that's a much better retirement playground than sticking it over there in that get 401k or IRA that's controlled by somebody, and you don't even really know if you're going to get it. And we've got proven track record now of 6 years. This is not what we say might happen. We got a history now we can look at and relate to, and answering questions for people. So doing that and accumulating wealth and earning an extra income in the process by just sharing something that people need to know about, letting them have the information that they can make a decision on. And then you got a support team with you, so you're not all by yourself. Plus we have all the tools, and we got my system that we teach everyone in our group how we do it, and how we do a simple 1, 2, 3. Okay, using this process. We hope you see what we see. We hope you join and become a member of us, and we hope you learn how to share our way. We share it with others, and we help you do that and help you learn how to do that. So thank you for your time and attention. We hope you become a part of 7K with us, and so your lifestyle can be improved by gold and silver, and live a lifestyle powered by gold and silver. And we'll take questions now. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Trying to get this recording stopped.